Good morning, Coyotes, and welcome to the final episode of this season of Coyote Call. I'm your host, Ben Cash, and today I'm joined with...
Jenneman.
And Mayah Board.
And in this episode, we are going to reflect on our school history as seniors. So, Mayah, it's good to have you back on the show. How have things been since we last had you on?
That was a really long time ago, actually. They've been busy and stressful because now I devote my entire life to theater, which is a lot of time. But I love it. It's so fun.
It's coincidental we've had a theater person on here before.
Oh, was it Kai?
It was Brianna from episode 3.
Oh, why did I think it was Kai? Never mind. Love Kai. But yeah, I love Brianna. I love working with theater. It's really fun. Anyway,
May is going to be a very busy month for us all. Are you guys ready for it? Personally, I'm not. What about you guys?
There's so many files that I need to start working on. I'm so unprepared.
I only have one, and it is an essay that I've already written.
Cool, okay, help me with mine.
No. With Sanchez, I have an A, so I don't have to take a final. There's most likely not a personal finance final, and then I have 2 electives, and then I just have an English final.
Must be nice.
It is. It is very enjoyable. I get to do nothing. Yeah, May is going to be busy. May is my show opening, and then all of the senior year stuff.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of senior year stuff. Let's talk about that.
Everything happening is happening in May.
There is so much. At the senior meeting, they showed off all the whole list of the activities. That was like a MCU roadmap.
Oh, I want to go to one of those things where they introduce what's happening next in the MC. We're getting off track again, but I want to go into one of those things.
The ADHD brain is slowly seeping in.
I do have that, in fact. But I'm excited, but not excited for all of the senior things because, senior, I don't want to be one of those. That's disgusting and weird.
There's a lot of senior glazing. I will say that.
Senior,
what does that even mean?
They're putting us on this pedestal, and I'm like, do we really deserve that?
Oh God!
I was like, what in the heck are you talking about? I don't think we're on the same page. Prom already happened. We have our senior send-off rally on May 7th.
We barely talked about prom. I don't think we addressed it in the last episode because it came out after.
I had so much fun with my friendos.
Yeah, I went stag. It was pretty fun. Jason went too. We had a lot of fun.
I went with my friendies, and we all did Alice in Wonderland themed outfits, and it was so cutesy. And I was Alice.
Yeah, my friend Ryan and I were dancing to funny Kanye West songs, and then we played some arcade games outside. That was epic.
What did you guys think of the DJ?
He was pretty okay. As far as school DJs go, he could have been worse. He played all the songs we would expect it to, and a couple of songs that we didn't expect him to. So.
I hated him.
Why?
I hated his guts.
I hear a lot of people say that
Everybody
bad.
said he was really bad, but mainly that's because a lot of people said he was really bad. Went to other kids' proms.
Why are you holding the mic so close?
Because I tend to do that. What's your problem, Ben?
Oh my God! What is Guillermo doing? Okay.
I'm so sorry.
We're in the middle of recording. Guillermo is outside hitting the lunar party.
I looked over and all I saw was Guillermo's hip swing. I was like, what's going on? The prom was really fun. Everyone says the DJ sucked because they went to other people's proms and the DJ did not suck there. But we have the senior send-off rally and then senior awards night, which Benjamin Cash just got invited to.
I got the invite right here in my hands.
Hoopy.
I got the ticket.
You did it.
And then we have the senior finals.
Yeah, it's literally the final boss of our school career.
No one's excited? Okay.
I'm excited.
And then we have our senior sunset and barbecue, and we get our yearbooks. And then we have our senior meeting with our cap and gown distribution. It's going to be scary. And then our panoramic photo, grad night, and graduation.
You guys already got your tickets for grad night?
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I have to check. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
If you got the VIP package, then it should be in there.
Oh, then I did. Okay.
I was going to say, if you didn't get it, then it's already too late.
I don't remember. I'm praying. I think my mom said she got the VIP package. Did you guys know that for graduation, I didn't know you got the tickets at graduation. Yeah. How am I supposed to invite my friends?
That's the funny part. You don't.
The only reason I went last year is because my neighbor was a senior, And she was just like, I have an extra ticket. And so I walked over to her house. But I want to invite Sebastian. I'm not driving to his house, and he's not driving to mine. So we're going to figure that out. I have other friends I want to invite, but they don't live near me. So I don't know how that's going to work.
What about, how does that affect inviting family?
If your family is not already with you on that day, most likely.
I'm thinking.
Because they would have to drive to you to get the tickets to get into graduation. They can't just drive straight there.
Because I know they give you a minimum of 10 tickets. So I think they either you can buy more there or you can beg someone for their tickets.
Oh, you just ask. You
Like
just
scalping?
ask. Jesus. You just
scalp for his graduation.
You just ask Mr. Marshall, and well, that's how Chris did it last year. He asked Mr. Marshall, and Mr. Marshall just gave him some. But yeah, that's how it works.
Quietest yawn.
I didn't want to yawn into the microphone.
You pulled a Tay-Zonde. You pulled away from the mic to breathe.
You guys gonna miss high school?
No.
Okay.
Yes and no. Like, I'm gonna miss very selective people.
I'm
And then
gonna
the other
miss
people I'm
like
gonna be happy.
4. No, I hang out with like 6 kids. I'm gonna miss like no, but then my underclassmen. Okay, I'm gonna miss a few people. I'm gonna miss mainly my entire theater family. It's my friend's birthday.
It's also our friend's.
Yeah, it's our friend's birthday.
Whose birthday?
Vincent.
Our friend Vincent, he lives in Tennessee. He actually did, for any GMC viewers here, he did the voice of that trivia guy, the trivia master.
That
the
was
fax
him.
master.
Oh my gosh,
that
we
was
were
him.
talking about that in my advisory, and I swear to God, I thought that was you. Like I was sitting there, and I was like, "That's Ben.
It might
That's
as well
Ben." And I was like, "No, wait, that doesn't sound like Ben." And then I thought it was Jason or Javez, and I was wrong.
He made an Instagram account called Video Game Fact, and he just has this goofy voice where he's like, "Welcome to Video Game Fact number 22," and he just says like super obvious things and tries to pass them off as facts.
Yeah.
So what Jason
Loki thought
did
that was you
is
the whole time.
he got in contact with Vincent. He got him to do the voice for those trivia segments when he was in charge of those. And I didn't know he was going to do that, so I'm just watching the episode, and I hear, "Welcome to the trivia," and I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I know that kid.
I was like, "How did that happen?"
Where'd he come from?
I hold Vincent hostage. That's how that happened.
Yeah, we all kind of lost our minds when we heard that.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody wish the fax master happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Vincent.
I forgot his name already. But happy birthday.
We said it 5 seconds ago.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm gonna send this to him when it
Yeah.
comes out like 8 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little late, but I mean, all's well that ends well, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss like hanging out with my friends regularly, like that part of school. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna miss the work.
I'm gonna miss.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm not gonna
My
miss
friends are the
teachers.
only thing I'm gonna miss.
I'm gonna miss some
exactly.
teachers, because some teachers have my heart. Mr. Brian Fink.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
I'm gonna miss Mr. Fink and Miss
Mr.
Acosta
Fink's
and Miss O'Brien.
Oh yeah, Mr. V was also a cool guy.
Mr. V.
Yeah, I have Mr. V.
Mr. V.
Mr. V a goat.
Yeah, he's
Mr. V's a real one. I love Mr. V
is
so
so
much.
cool.
My friend Judah hated Mr. V, but that's just because he's bad at math.
Oh, I was in Judah's class. Judah kept getting so angry in stats. It was so funny. I love Judah though, but it was really funny. But I love Mr. V. It was really on senior ditch day. The theater kids.
He's cool. He talks about like Elden Ring and stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. V reminds me of Mr. Fink, but not as distracted. If you get Mr. V on a tangent, he'll talk for like 5 minutes and then go back. If you get Mr. Fink on a tangent, he'll talk until somebody interrupts him. Which we usually don't because it's interesting.
Why are the math teachers cool in this school?
No, math teachers love them. Oh my god.
This is the one time that I found math fun here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Mr. Lechuga was so funny.
Mr. Lechuga!
I wish I got to meet Mr.
I
Lechuga.
miss Mr.
I miss
Lechuga.
Mr.
So
Lechuga
you don't
so
understand. You missed out on
bad.
Mr. Lechuga.
He
dude.
was everything. I loved Mr. Lechuga.
I can still hear his, "Okay, guys, let's go."
I just
Loved
only
him.
know him from your guys' stories, and I just wish I got the chance to meet him.
He'd always tell us we were so sharp. He'd be like, "Oh, you guys are sharp."
He gave me a B, and then when I went to ask him why I had a B, he just goes, "You were always nice," and then gave me an A. That was it. That was it. That was it.
Wow.
Because you were always a nice and hardworking student. Just gave me an A, and I was like, "Oh,
God,
thank you."
I wish I had Mr. Lechuga's class so badly. It sounds so good.
In his letter when he was leaving, it was very weird and cryptic. And it was
Yeah,
like
that sounds about right.
kidnapped.
it was like the message. It was like the message that Halliday gave at the beginning of Ready Player One. He was like, it was so weird. He was just like, "You guys are very smart. I hope your parents know that you raised some great kids."
He made it seem
And
like
he
we
just-
had to figure out his mystery. And I was like,
Yeah, it's like
I am not Scooby Dooing this up. Just where'd you go, man?
find my hidden pages. You will find the key to Delta Math.
It's just a giant scavenger hunt to find Mr. Lechuga.
I love Delta Math. And
I don't understand the school's vendetta against Delta Math. Delta
yeah,
Math is perfect.
like what's the issue? I mean, I understand it's like the teachers aren't fully teaching, but I learned.
Yeah, well,
That's every.
I
teacher.
learned
Yeah,
more
that's
through Delta Math than I ever did in another certain math teacher that I'm not gonna specify her name right now because I don't want to get canceled. But I learned more from Delta Math than I did in that one woman's class.
Or that one man's class. I don't think we're gonna get in trouble for that because he's gone now, as far as I know. But yeah, we don't like him.
Who is gone?
Mr. Albert.
Sorry.
I still get shivers when I
The
think about
shivers
him.
and the chills.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have Mr. Che as a math teacher?
No.
Mr. Che. I love Mr. Che. He's so real.
Another teacher that left, but I really miss him. Mr. Kim.
Yes,
The chemistry teacher.
dude. Mr. Kim was so
loved
awesome.
him. I had him. I had him for chemistry second semester of sophomore year. Yeah,
I still have him friended on Discord.
Yeah,
that's
same.
so funny.
We have him friend on Discord.
I loved him. He talked so slow.
Yeah.
And I will never understand. I also loved when he would tell us what we're doing that morning because it would just be like, okay, good morning. Today we're just gonna. Guillermo just dropped it like it's on. Sorry.
Guillermo's over here distracting him. He's in his own little world. I don't think he knows.
Guillermo's
I
still.
don't know
busting
what
it
they're
down.
doing.
I have stop. Make it stop.
They're looking at us now.
Anyway, Mr.
Okay.
Kim would always talk so slowly, and he would just be like,
I think me and Miami switch seats.
"No, I got this." He would take really, really long breaths in the middle of his sentences, and I always thought he was done. But it's okay. It's how his class is. Jeevan. His class is how I met one of my.
His class is
You just walked. You were like a squirrel.
So let's go like
Jeevan. I love Jeevan. Anyway, his class
Shout out,
is how I met one of my best friends. So I didn't mind his very, but he left and I was so sad.
I wonder
know.
why he left.
Because he got transferred to another school.
Oh yeah.
That happened to a
okay.
couple of teachers. That
So
happened
did
to
Miss
Miss Alvin
Gambaro. Anyway, I
I
miss Miss Gambaro.
he was the one teacher that was like very funny. Made chemistry easy and fun to understand.
Yeah,
Well, because-
chemistry would normally suck, but like he made it
I
a
had-
class that I looked forward to just because of him.
Exactly.
Him and I had Miss McMahon, and they both made chemistry very fun. And I also hated science. So
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like science either.
I find it
Because
stupid.
science teachers typically have a bad rap, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
But
Kim
you
was the
know
best one I've ever
who
had.
also-
Almost
did you
definitely.
guys take human anatomy?
No.
I took help. No, I didn't
Okay,
take.
no, you didn't take human
Yeah, I
anatomy.
didn't. Sorry. Okay. Geez.
Another person who made science fun for me and Sebastian, because I know we had it together, was Miss Coleman for human anatomy. She's still here. I don't know why I'm like crying, but I miss her so much. She was great.
Yeah, I mean, science.
She was. I hate science so much, and those three.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to
Okay.
find a good science teacher. Dr. Lemos.
Oh my gosh, I have so many friends who talk about him all the time because we have a friend with scoliosis. And
What?
no, but then I have a
Where
friend-
is this going?
Yeah.
Hold on. We have a friend with scoliosis, and every time, they're like, guys, I need to go to a chiropractor, and someone's just like, you can go to Dr. Lemos. He'll just, he'll crack your back right up for you. I didn't know he was a chiropractor. I didn't even know he existed. So, yeah. But everyone talks about him and Mr. Chandler.
Oh, Mr. Chandler was so good. We saw him on campus one time.
He's here.
Inexplicably, we were in the hub talking about him, and then like
He just
he
pulls
just
up.
appears behind us. I swear to God. And
Someone say
Jeez pulls up behind Judah, and I'm like, Judah, turn around.
Turn.
He turns around and then turns back towards me with like a distraught face, like
Judah's just like, he's right behind
he's
me,
just-
isn't he?
yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, Mr. Kim was pretty good. I never saw him without that mask. I saw him without a mask like once.
I've never seen that man's full face.
Neither. I remember only one time, and that was for like a couple minutes. But yeah,
I've seen
always
his full
with the
face
mask.
for one time because he had to blow his nose. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Full face
You ever had
reveal?
that happen? Where like,
You have a mouth.
yeah, it's like people would wear a mask for so long that you just didn't know what their face looked like, and when you see it, you're like, oh, you look like that.
First, sophomore year, when I first came to this school, and I met all of my friends, and they all had masks on, and then like towards the end of sophomore year, beginning of junior, I saw them for the first time without them, and I was like, that's not what I was expecting to come from you. But okay.
So you didn't come to Castaic during freshman year, did you?
No.
Jason and I did,
Yeah.
and that's some pretty interesting history, because not only are we the second class in Castaic's whole history to graduate, but for our freshman year, we had to go through the whole COVID-19, like online
Were
school.
you guys
That was an interesting
online-
first impression.
Was it online and in person at that time?
Well,
The
no.
first semester was all online. The second semester, well, near the end of the second semester, you could go in person.
I remember they called it asynchronous.
Yeah, that's
whatever
what my
that
school
meant.
did too. And I stayed home for some of it, and then I went back in person, and then I got sick, and then I went back home.
Yeah, because I remember April 2021 was when they started to like kind of loosen things up, and we were like, okay, we're gonna let a couple people come in, but you have to wear masks, and it's only for a short amount of time. I did go just to say that I did it, and it was pretty
I went on
fun.
campus just to say that I went on campus.
Yeah, no, I stayed home.
Yeah,
Guys, I got a
How was
question.
it? Like,
it was very interesting. Like for video production, I remember we just like. Because that was towards the end of the year and they didn't have anything planned, so we just kind of did fun stuff. Like in my algebra class, we played like board games and stuff, and that was really fun. And then for video production, I remember we watched Wall-E.
Wally.
I love that movie. I remember being terrified of that movie as a kid.
I hate
Really?
that movie.
Why? It's so good.
I don't know. I find it boring.
And I was a kid.
Okay, you know what? Shut up with your Super Mario Bros. Shirt.
iPad kid looking.
Okay. Just because I was playing Fortnite earlier means nothing.
It means
That's what
everything.
it means everything. You were playing Roblox before.
Yeah. And what is your point? I play both of those on a computer as well. And my Xbox. Except Roblox on an Xbox is hard. Jason!
Well, which one do you play on more? Your iPad?
Shut up.
Can I go on a quick Wall-E sidetrack here?
Yes.
Oh my.
When I was a kid, I had Wall-E on DVD. I had the PS2 game, which I have two.
There's a game for Wally?
Yeah, and I had 2 copies of it for some reason. I'm not sure why. And I also had this Wall-E toy that was really cool. It could talk and move and all that, and it was crazy. Everybody thought it was the coolest toy they'd ever seen, and I was terrified of Wall-E. I hated the toy.
Then why
my
did
mom
you
had to
get
take
it?
Then why do you get it?
I was 2 years old. I had no say in it. My mom bought
you
it
were
for me.
2?
Oh.
Oh, I thought this was like, you were like,
This came out in 2008.
Oh, I thought this was last year.
what?
Yeah, Wall-E is from 2008.
Wally's that old?
Yep.
Eh.
It's
Wally's that
It doesn't
old?
feel like it.
It's 15 years old, dear
I
God.
was 2. No.
Because,
how old
like,
was I?
Not just because of how long it feels, but like because the movie hasn't aged at all, really. But yeah, my mom had to take the batteries out of the toy because every time they would stir it up, I'd just start screaming. And I couldn't be in the same
I'd
room as
leave
the
it with
game when
you
it was starting up because it would just like jump scare you.
I'd leave it with you
With
and tell you
like,
to
loud
be
music.
quiet.
And then like I was scared of Eve because she tried to kill Wall-E. I don't know what was up with me.
Eve! Eve! Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you
I
for that.
really love Eve!
This is what happens when you stick 3 people with like ADHD in one
Yeah.
room.
But then I saw it when I was like a couple years older, and then I saw the whole thing, and I was like, this movie is awesome. And it always stuck with me.
I hate that movie.
Well, you suck. How about that?
You
I
are
don't
stinky
love-
poo poo.
That's mean!
Speaking of things that used to scare you, you want to hear something stupid?
What?
You know the Roku loading screen?
The Who Honey? What?
You were scared of the Roku City?
No, not the city. Not the city. The startup loading screen with the Roku with the letters dancing. I don't know why. I was scared that.
Bro could not handle Word World.
Don't even talk to me.
I wasn't scared of the background say. I was scared of the startup screen.
You're the type
Bro
of
saw
people.
a skyscraper and said,
No.
You're the type of people who are in movie theaters and are scared of like the dancing food ads. Like that's you're those type of people.
No.
You were the kid at the Regal who was scared of the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's you.
I think I was.
I was too.
You're the type of kid who, when it starts going, you actually start screaming. Like
I
that's
wasn't-
that's not.
I think I actually.
I wasn't scared
That's
of the
not okay.
Here's the
That's
thing.
not okay.
I wasn't scared of the city.
Yes, you were. Don't even lie.
It wasn't the city.
You can be
guys-
honest.
Man, pull up like the Ruku's like startup.
No, I know what you're talking about.
The-
Yeah,
the
no,
fancy
we all know what
letters.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's just the Roku letters and they bounce.
Yeah.
That's not scary.
I think it was just the sound effect and the black void behind it. I think that's what made it scary for me. I don't know why.
Okay, so okay.
Bro thinks Pong is a survival horror game.
you know
Probably.
that's my best friend. Anyway, sorry.
You stop.
I love her with all of my heart.
This is
Anyway, Mickey laugh.
this is without question the most chaotic episode we have ever
No,
and
hold
probably
on.
will ever record.
This is the best episode by far.
I'm having so much fun right
Oh
now.
my god, this is amazing.
I need to pull up
With the roller coaster thing, I wasn't scared of the roller coaster itself. I was just scared of the popcorn jump scare.
It's okay. I can't watch horror movies like now at all.
Oh, I can't.
I was scared of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Okay. Okay.
I can't do jump scares, and I thought there was gonna be.
There was like 3.
Okay, I thought there was. Okay, yeah, but when I first watched it, I was under the impression that there was gonna be a lot of jump scares because there's a crap doodle ton in it, all of the games. So I was like, I'm gonna die, and then I didn't. But I was in a theater full of people who loved Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was dragged there unwillingly.
You were manhandling that
Yeah.
mic. For anybody wondering what those sounds are, that's what that is.
Yeah,
I'm
mine's just going-
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to. It's unintentional.
Well, maybe you shouldn't grab the mic like that. Okay, let me get back on track here. So we've
What
talked.
was the track?
We've talked a fair bit about high school and all that, but what are some of your favorite memories about elementary school or middle school? Because Jason and I, you were in the same boat. We went to North Lake.
I did
Yes.
not. I went to Legacy Christian Academy.
What?
I was a private school kid. I've
Oh.
been a private school kid my
Wow.
entire life. But my favorite
I
school,
was still
favorite
like-
memory, my favorite memory from elementary school would have to be when my ex-best friend transferred to our school, and we fell in love. Not really. We became besties on like the first day that she came to school, and now I don't talk to her anymore.
Oh.
But we were really close from fifth, sixth, seventh grade, and now I don't talk to her. She goes to Hart High School.
Pom-pom.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. She sucks. Not really. But now I have a new best friend, and her name's Scarlett, and I just yelled.
That's who she was saying.
That's who I yelled
Yeah.
at. And if she's listening to this, or if you guys listen to this in advisory, Miss O'Brien, you better play this in advisory so she can hear this.
This is gonna be
I
like an
love-
hour long. She's not gonna.
I love Scarlett Lang. Scarlett Audrey Lang.
Back on track. Jason, you and I went to kindergarten together, and we were there all throughout our entire school careers, and now we're like at the end of it right now. So
Still so weird. But
Crying for you guys, God.
your eyes are dry.
yeah.
I don't hear it.
They
I
didn't know that.
I did not see a speck of water coming
They
from one eye.
didn't know that until you ratted me out.
Your eyes be like, wow.
Like, it's crazy to think how long we've been in each other's lives.
Yeah.
Let's see. Good things in elementary school.
Nothing
Middle
good
school
happened in
is off the
elementary
table.
school.
Yeah, middle school's off the table. Not a lot happened in middle school.
You
Yeah.
guys didn't like your middle school?
No.
Nobody liked
No
middle
one.
school.
I didn't like middle school either. Middle school
Yeah,
was
see?
The
stupid.
good thing about it was that it lasted 2 years.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
it should have been 1 year. It should have just been 7th grade because 7th grade was the good one.
We didn't. 8th grade.
Horrible.
8th grade
Awful.
made me want to cry.
So 8th grade is when we all got depression, right?
Pretty much.
Who's we?
Be honest.
Be honest with yourself.
Do we need to take you to a trusted adult?
No, well,
We are. Well, we're not trustable adults, but we are adults now, technically.
You guys are
I-
18?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
Hey, shut up, you child. I am an adult now, and I will be your trusted adult now, little boy.
I don't feel safe.
Okay.
Especially after you said little boy.
Do you remember in elementary at Northlake? Any Northlake kids listening?
Northlake
Get
kids
down to the comments below. Do you
What?
remember? Do you remember the time in Northlake where they had the book fair thing that they always did?
Oh, yeah.
It was raining one time, and somebody stole like a bendy pencil or something. And so what they did was they kept all the kids outside, and they were just like they forced everybody to apologize for something
Everybody?
one kid
Everybody.
did.
That's really fat. Fat? Sad.
That's really fat.
It was fat. They
tried
like
to
chewed us
say
out.
sad.
They chewed us all out outside in the rain, and then when we got back in our classrooms, we had to write a whole letter explaining why we were sorry for something we didn't do.
That's so. I hate that so much. Where one student does something bad, they punish everyone.
I know
Well,
that
maybe
happens
it's
all the
because
time.
You all
It's
suck.
you know what's another example of that? Well, that happened in Northlake, but it happened in Catholic Middle School. It was PE, and do you know how sometimes we got to play with like the sports equipment, like the skateboards and stuff, on some days?
Yeah,
My
I love that.
I did love that. My teacher banned us from doing that because one kid did not put their skateboard away. It was right by the door instead of on the rack.
Then ban that kid. It's not
Exactly.
that hard.
Why ban all of us when
No,
one
I hate.
kid?
Yeah, no. Why would? Okay, I don't
It's-
understand teachers sometimes.
Neither do I. It's like, okay, one kid didn't bother. Why punish everyone?
I know. Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Because you all are.
Awful.
Yeah, I didn't know what I didn't know where I was going with this.
What are some things about elementary school that you think they should have kept or brought back in middle school
Nap.
or high school?
Nap time.
Nap.
I know, yeah, everybody says nap time. What if they brought back the clipboard?
I would rip that thing to the ground.
So many people will be in the red.
Red
Yeah.
card. Red card.
Being on your phone gives you a red,
Mr.
Not turning your assignment
And,
on
uh,
time gives you a red.
Who's Mr.
and you don't get a pizza party at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Are you guys having a
We need
banquet
more
thing?
pizza parties.
Oh god.
Are
We
you
did
guys
not have
having a
enough pizza
banquet
parties.
We did not.
All right, we've had enough fun conversations. Now it's time to get into the real nitty gritty, serious stuff. The dreaded conversation. How do you guys feel about going into college?
I'm so excited!
Really?
I'm actually more. Is Broden cleaning? Sorry. I'm actually more nervous that I've never seen him clean in my entire life. I'm actually really nervous, but really excited because I got into my dream college. But I'm gonna miss my mother because I love my mother, and my mother is my mother, and my mother. How do you guys feel about
Well, what college are you going to?
Yeah.
Chico State?
Chica?
Chica from FNAF?
Chico State University, not Chica State University, but there is a Five Nights at Freddy's themed cafe near Chico State, and I'm never gonna go to it.
I pray for the
Yes, you should. You should.
I'm not a FNAF person. I
don't care. Take me there.
Take us there.
I already have to take one of my friends there, but I don't think I'll go on my own because I'm not a FNAF person.
We can
There's
all go-
also a FNAF themed escape room near Chico, which I will do. I will kick somebody in the face because there's live actors, but I will do it. How do you feel, Jason?
I'm scared.
We'll stop.
Okay.
Problem solved. How do you feel, Ben? No, it's not your turn anymore.
I'm all right.
God, let the boy talk. You're going to CSUN.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have my friend Casey's going there.
Are you
Most
excited at
likely.
all?
I'm intrigued. I think it's just
Intrigued.
kind of just scared about just all the this chapter of my life coming to an end.
Yeah, this chapter.
This
No, it's not. It's a whole book.
This season.
This season of my life will be.
We are now entering Dragon Ball GT status.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going to College of the Canyons, and then I'm gonna transfer like a year or two into an actual college.
Woo!
Why have you joined season?
I've said that like 10 times.
Are you actually gonna
10
do
billion times to 10 billion different people? So that's like memorized in my head now. But yeah, It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm not sure what to expect from COC, but I'm hoping it'll be fun. And then I don't know where I'm gonna transfer. I'm probably just gonna stay somewhere in California, somewhere with like a good film program. If I decide that that's still what I want to do. Now this is a question we all hate, which I think is because of how it's worded. So I'm gonna change it from "What are you gonna do after high school?" to "What do you want to do after high school?"
That's a lot better than what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Because that's exactly. It's like,
I don't know what
you
I'm
just
doing
finished
tomorrow.
It's
Give
like
me a break, bruh.
Shut up.
It's like I just finished. God, like.
What are you doing after? What am I doing after high school? I'm
Going to college? I don't know, man.
going to college. I want to go to the Netherlands. Crystal. I want to go to the Vanessa.
You need to. Oh no. Oh, it's Judah.
The horn.
Judah!
We just saw him. Hold on.
Judah!
Tell him to get in. Tell him to get in, please.
Judah! Judah! Judah, come here. Judah, come here. Yeah, come here. Yes, Judah, you dumb. Come here.
He's not taking the sign.
Judah,
Get in!
Come here.
Here he comes. Special guest.
Judah.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yeah!
Judah, close the door.
We have taken another hostage.
Special, impromptu special guest, Judah Ashor, everybody.
Hi, Judah.
Hello.
I do that.
How are you doing, Judah?
I'm doing good.
What are you here for?
Shout outs, senior shout outs.
Yeah. You're gonna seniorly be shouted out.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out you guys. Shout out the podcast.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank
Judah.
you.
Do you listen to the podcast?
I do listen.
I thought he was about to say
Yeah.
no.
I didn't know if you did.
He's like, no, I don't listen to this.
Wait, Judah, you want me a last
leaves.
minute appearance?
I gotta do my shout out.
No, you don't,
No, you
Judah. Sit down.
Don't.
Oh, maybe you
What
should.
if I come back after my shout out?
Okay, yeah.
If you do
We're
it
gonna be
first.
done
Maybe-
afterwards, but maybe.
Okay, I'll be quick. Post haste.
Okay, bye, Judah.
Wait.
Bye,
Judah.
Judah.
Judah
That
Ashor,
was like a
everybody.
sitcom audio reaction.
Yeah.
It's like, hi guys. Woo!
The claps.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna walk in next,
Clap.
Torin?
Torn Rikers, guys. Torn Rikers.
He has meatballs.
Anyway,
That's Xander.
I'm bad with names.
anyway, what do you guys want to do after high school? We didn't get to that question fully.
I want to. Yep, that's it. That's all I
You
got.
just want to.
Good plans.
that is an awesome plan.
That is all I have.
The thing that I really want to do more than anything, which I haven't dared utter to my parents because it's not a real job or whatever. More than anything, I want to be a YouTuber. As silly as it sounds, I want to make content for the internet. And right now, I want to do like a movie or game review channel kind of thing.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, and then I've had some channels in the past that haven't really worked out or haven't gotten successful, or just because, you know, we couldn't really record very consistently. But if the time strikes right, I will get on that and start getting back into those channels.
Woohoo. Sorry, I'm
who?
trying. I said woohoo. Woo. But actually, yeah, with who, actually?
Jason was actually in a fair amount of the. We did like
Jason.
we had a bunch of Let's Play videos, and the main like group that we had was me, Jason, and Lucas Rosales. Roden is cleaning our window right now. Me, Jason,
again?
and our friend
Yeah.
Lucas Rosales, who we call Ross. And that was like our main group, and then Ross got busy, so we couldn't really record that much, and that's kind of where it fell through.
Maybe you should be friends with Ross.
But I like him.
You should be friends with Ross. Be friends with all of your friends.
Why do we have Mayah?
Oh, I thought you said don't be friends with him.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna say.
It's like he's busy, so forget him.
No, I didn't want to. He was just so busy. He
I
never
I
could
can't,
come.
guys. I don't have time for a YouTube channel. I have a podcast now that I'm creating that I have to sub about.
Yeah, you wanna plug that?
Yeah.
We haven't. We've talked about it 25 times, and we've started like the basis and the script for one episode and how we're gonna do it. And we have to look up podcast names to make sure we don't copy somebody. Because I know there's already podcasts called Canceled, but we want to title ourselves something to do with Canceled. Because me and Seb together, we're gonna get canceled. So it's probably gonna be named after Britney Spears. It's gonna be called Oops, Canceled Again. Thank you. Listen to it. It's not even out. Doesn't even exist yet.
I look forward to it.
I'm on the same boat as Ben. Like,
You want to be a YouTuber?
Yes.
Everybody does.
I mean, everyone.
I don't want to be a YouTuber. I just want to have a podcast.
So do I. But
I want to create something that I enjoy doing. Kind of what I want to create too, like gaming videos, but they're also animated. But like, you tell like what the game is, like what you do, and you know you have clips of you playing with your friends and having a fun time, and there's animated segments. Because I want to learn how to do animation because I have so many ideas and I really want to just draw and create them.
and that's where you're going to season 4?
Yeah, to learn how A, get better art, and B, how to do like both 2D and 3D animation.
That sounds great. I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
That sounds hard, but that sounds really fun.
Yeah. Animation is a interesting business to get into at the moment.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty interesting right now.
Hey, if nothing else, don't worry. You can be a YouTube Newgrounds animator.
Oh, yeah, true.
And then you'll get an Adult Swim show like 12 years later. Anyway, I think it's time to wrap this episode up because we are
Like,
nearing the end of our... We have run through the entirety of Advisory for this.
yeah.
How long is this episode right now?
The recording is an hour. And it's probably the final episode. There's a lot we're gonna have to cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna continue it on Friday?
Let me
I
know
think-
if we are because I'll just. Oh, I have a free period. Never mind.
yeah.
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be here anyway.
Yeah,
You guys want to?
yeah. I'd be down because this is like the most fun podcast.
You're welcome. Joking.
Thank you, no, genuinely, like having the right amount of people, like having the same interests and like same thoughts, actually makes it a lot fun.
I just want to say, this whole 12 years of school experience, it's had its ups and downs, but I just want to say this podcast has been one of the biggest ups in my life, and I'm glad I got to do it with you, Mayah. Those first two episodes, you carry those first 2 episodes. You were the MVP. Jason, one of my closest friends, I'm glad I got to have you on this episode especially, and the last one. You know, this is like a pretty important personal episode for me, and you know, this is the most fun I've ever. The whole podcast was just so much fun to make, and I'm so glad because I almost didn't apply for this. I'll be up front because I genuinely thought for a fact that Mayah was going to get it because she was the only other one that was applying for it. And I was kind of like...
I was the only one.
Yeah, I was... So I was kind of...
Yeah.
I was kind of discouraged because I was like, Maya's just going to win. But I pulled through.
No, it's
My
okay.
dad
I'm
was
actually
like...
glad you did.
My dad was like, if you don't do this, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. And I see that now. I totally would have. So I'm so glad that I got to have this opportunity. And, you know, it's just... 7 episodes is not a lot, but I think given what we had, we made the best of what we had.
Honey, I'm home.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Special guest Judah
Yes, I'm
again.
back.
And
We're wrapping
we're
up.
almost missing. We're
But
having the
I
big sappy ending.
Do you want to take my seat because I actually have to go meet with Miss Moss.
Go do that.
Okay. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, Mayah. Thank you for everything. All right, well, here we are. Me, Judah, Jason.
And Maya's dead.
We're just a whole friend group. This is not... this is totally not what I was expecting to happen. We're just, like, the 3 of us in this seat. But, like, how perfect is that for, like, the final episode of my show? And it's just, like, we're here.
It's like an unexpected guest, like coming in at a.
Yeah, but it's
on a
just
TV
so
show.
perfect.
It is perfect,
Yeah, it
honestly.
is.
Like, we're the main 3.
You are the main 3. I mean, we've known each other since like middle school, so we've been together. Like the trio has been together for a long
Yeah,
time.
all 3 of us have been through a lot together, and this is kind of like, it's like the crux of our friendship almost, like this
Closure.
moment. Yeah, it's like a point of closure, which nobody really cares about. This is, I'm gonna be upfront. This is not really for like the general public right now. This is just a moment for us. For me personally, for you guys. This is our own small little bubble, but yeah, thank you guys
Welcome.
for being there.
Of course.
As much
Stinky doo doo.
as school gives us, the one thing I am very grateful about it is meeting you guys and having you guys as part of my life.
it feels like sort of like fate, honestly, in my opinion. I feel like some people just like are meant to be in your life, and I feel like you guys are like those people that are meant to be in my life.
Yeah. And, sometimes it never really went that well, but I'm just, I'm happy it ended on such a good note,
Yeah, definitely.
You guys are, you and like Rodrigo, we've mentioned him a couple of times. If we had him on, I asked him to come on one time, and he was like, no, I don't want to do that.
He would do that. He would say that.
No.
Yeah. He was like very embarrassed, but you guys right now are my closest friends that I think I've ever had, because I've known Rodrigo all my life, but you guys are just like, well, I think it's time that we wrap things up. Thank you guys for listening to the show. I've had so much fun making this, even if nobody else really listens to it. For the few people that did stick around, you guys being there listening to this, that makes it all worth it. And it was always worth it from the beginning. It was just fun to make, fun to be there. It just gave me something to do. And I love podcasting. I always wanted to have a podcast. And the fact that I got to do this, it's not like a personal podcast for me, but because it's school endorsed, but I kind of got to make it that way. It felt like
Personal.
My show, and also a show that just like anybody at school could enjoy if they just took the time to. And from what I heard from Mr. D, I'm not sure how true this is, but apparently this season, if you want to call it that, of Coyote Call has boosted our viewership, and these few episodes have been the most viewed episodes of Coyote Call since the show originally started, and that's kind of crazy to me. I don't know what changed, but yeah, just thank you guys for listening through it all. For any like long-time listeners, or even if this is like your first episode that you're listening to, I don't care. As long as you're listening to this, I like you. You're a good person.
Honestly, that is a good ending.
That was a good ending.
Yeah.
I would say that was very heartfelt, Ben.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
No problem.
for everything.
Thank you guys so much.
Of course.
And thank you, of course, for listening. We're going to wrap this up. I don't know how to end this. I guess I'll just do the normal plug. Just subscribe to Good Morning Castaic. I can't say for more Coyote Call anymore because there's not going to be. At least not with me. Well, there is going to be a new producer.
You can say, like, thank you for watching the season's last
thank you for watching this season of Coyote Call. And I'm not sure where Season 2 is going to go, but I'm very excited to see it. I can't wait to see what hands it falls into and how they move forward with it. So, yeah, subscribe to Good Morning Castaic on YouTube and be on the lookout for that when it comes out. And, of course, just keep watching all the GMC episodes. I think we have, like, 1 or 2 more big GMC episodes before the year ends. We're going to have our big senior finale, as we always do. Or always do. This is the second time, but, yeah, it's a tradition at this point. And, yeah, just thank you guys for watching. As we've said, like, too many times now. And we're going to head out now. So, for the last time, thank you for listening to Coyote Call. And we're not going to see you next time, but, yeah. See you whenever.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.